yourself.
Awesome.
Been a while.
Yeah, that's it. These are for you, door prizes. These are your bar tickets. Yeah, one is for you. So these are also for the bar. Go check on your left. Enjoy. I'll come and see you. Thank you.
We're here with Robert Scott. He's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
About 4 months ago, Jeremy and I decided that we wanted to do something, as far as photography goes, like present our work and everything, but we said that we should maybe do it for a good cause. So I knew a really good friend of mine has a good friend of hers, and her name is Jade, and Jade's 4 years old. She has leukemia, and so that's how Picture This was born. It was a silent auction for all of our photography for Children's Wish Foundation.
So how did you get started in photography?
Well, it was actually kind of by accident. About 3 years ago, I was caught in a thunderstorm, and I had to pull my motorcycle over, and I saw this old abandoned building in the back, so I ran in and hung out there, and luckily I had my point-and-shoot camera with me. Took a few photos, went back, and got some interest out of it, and then here we go. 3 years later, I'm doing a gala. I never expected I'd be doing anything like this. This particular piece is called A Secondary Highway. The reason why it's given that title is because basically a lot of my photography that I've discovered in the last 3 years have been on a secondary highway. This specific photo has a lot of meaning. Kind of difficult to get into because it's very, very personal, but we all travel on a highway, and some of it's not very good, some of it's excellent. Here you've got cracks, you've got a rainy horizon, but it's nice smooth sailing at times. So there's a lot of symbolism behind this photo for me. A lot of growth in the last 3 years for me too, so that's why this one is very, very important to me.
Picture this, wow. It all started when Bobby and I just pretty much have just sat down and we discussed a few ideas thrown around, but me and Bobby actually started shooting previously. We started doing photography together. I started way back when I was 18, and then I didn't get serious with it until about 20. And then when I came back to Canada, I was traveling overseas, I showed Bobby a little bit about photography. Now these children that you see in this photograph, unfortunately, are in extremely bad condition, to say the least. It's called Betty Who. The reason I named it Betty Who is because obviously there's a little print on the child's sweater of actually Betty Boop there, and there's a child there. It just shows how small life is, and obviously we want to showcase children. Now I want to showcase children over from another country's perspective and show people how lucky we are, especially in the country that we live in. Obviously when you see a shot like this, it's nothing but it's sadness, but that's the point I want to get across. I want people to get excited about doing something different, whether it's raising money for a charity, whether it's picking up a new hobby, anything. If my images do that, then I've done my work.
How do you feel with all the proceeds, benefits going to the Children's Wish Foundation?
Oh, I think it's absolutely wonderful. It's they've done an absolutely fantastic job tonight raising all this money. I'm sure it'll be put to extremely good use.
And do you got a favorite piece here that you've seen tonight?
I have. It's the blue shutter, I think it's called. Yeah. It's a blue shutter with a white background, a wall. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Oh, okay. How about your least favorite piece?
Probably the dog's head.
And of course, who shot it?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yes. So this is your favorite piece here?
It would be one of my favorites, yeah. I like it. I saw it in black and white, and it's quite nice in black and white, but you can see, of course, a lot more in this. I think it takes an eye to pick out a picture like this. This is the sort of thing that you might drive by many times, and anyways, Bobby seems to spot these sort of things, so it's beautiful. I think it has a peaceful feel about it. Yeah, so this one I like. Least favorite, that would be the dog in the plate.
The dog on the plate.
Yes. Yeah. It's interesting though. Probably a good choice, black and white, I'm thinking.
Tell us about your favorite piece here.
I really like this piece. I think Bobby's got a great eye for things. I just like his take.
What's that kind of represent to you?
never-ending road.
I like the picture here of the Calgary Tower in Petro Canada. I'm bidding on that one. And then there's another one upstairs with dog's head on the platter. I guess you could say that's my least favorite and my favorite. I'm bidding on that one too. I want that one for the office at work. I'm a foreman in a steel shop, so I figured that one was appropriate for my guys to see. I've built a lot. Like I worked on the Petro Canada, the Calgary Tower, the Bankers Hall, and now Encana, so I can put that one in my office at work. It sort of has a little meaning for me anyway.
Right, yeah.
I built the city.
And you built the city.
My favorite actually is downstairs. It's there's one of the abandoned houses. In the sunset, it's just beautiful.
Beautiful, hey? Do you guys have a favorite piece?
I do, yeah, this one right here actually.
What do you like about it most?
I love the colors that are in it, the contrast between the blue and the yellow.
And how about a least favorite? Least favorite, have you been up here? The moose. All right, so far we're 2 dog, 1 moose.
I think I did that.
Okay.
I think that's my truck.
That's your truck. What happened here?
Yeah. Ice. Big boom. Bada boom.
Okay. So would you have to say this is your favorite piece since you've contributed?
No, it's not my favorite piece.
Oh, do you have one?
Yeah, I do. It's not here. I think I bought it a couple months ago, and Mr. Scott gave it to me. Said it's an exclusive.
How about the dog head? Have you guys got to that one yet?
I like the dog head picture a lot, actually. If I was a CEO, I think I would have it behind my desk. And when people came in, they would get the impression that I'm in business.